Good day, everyone, and welcome to today's market fundamental and technical breakdown. My name is Anthony Phillips Njoku, and I'm the founder of Tenek Digital Game, where everyone who has a knowledge gap in digital trading can get the right information, get the right tools, the right guidance, and mindset to be able to achieve success trading the financial market. You can dive down to our website, www.tenekdigitaldome.com right now. The link is going to be on the description section of this video, so you can grab information on how you can join us for our academy and also get mentorship, also get signals, have access to our account management services, and many more. So with that said, let me share my screen on how you can join and become a Forex trader today. The link is going to be on the description. This is the current this is the current Telegram channel we have. And you can be a member of this Telegram channel just by clicking the link on the description. You can be a member of this Telegram channel just by clicking the link on the description, okay? So, once you join this Telegram channel, you gain access to all the benefits of being part of our free group, okay? We're going to send you weekly signals. We have live training sessions whereby you can come live with us. We also pre-record them, and you can come and watch them later on to learn about what we have talked about. Then we also have the what is it called, signals, and also daily updates. Like this was Friday's market updates, US NFP on the agenda. The big question remains the same: 25 base points or 50 base points from the Fed. So this is like daily updates, you get them. So over here are signals we sent, and the results of the signals, you can see this one made over $837.32. And if you keep moving up, you see the updates we send on a daily basis, like on Thursday. This was a signal we sent on Thursday as well in the morning for gold. This was another signal we sent for ADUS. Everybody made money and ate. So for you to join this particular group chat now, this link is going to be dropped for you on the link is going to be dropped for you on the description. Okay, over here, this is the link Forex Made Easy House. Okay, so with that said, for you to now join and start trading, like, you need to have a broker account. So this broker account will drop for you in the description as well, www.hfm.com. okay, so once you are ready to join and become a trader, okay, you can get this link on the description. And once you click on that link, it will take you to a page. This is the page, okay? And let me load the current page, the actual page. So this is the page that will load up for you. Okay, once this page loads up, you just click on register over here. Can see over here, I'm a HFM partner. I have my polo put on HFM. Okay, so I've been using them since 2019, and there has not been any errors or mistakes. There's always been upgrades and development. So come over here where the country is. You select your country. After you select your country, you put in your email, your password. Make sure your password fills these 4 barcodes. You need to create a password that has a capital letter, some small letters, then a number, and then a special character. Okay, so it has to be between 8 to 15 characters. After you've done that, you tick this box and click on register. They'll send you a link to your email. You go to that link, you click on the link to verify your email and your account. Then they'll take you to their website. You need to choose to continue on web browser. Then you go over there, you fill in your name and your address. The same details either on your NIN, voter's card, international passport, or driver's license. After that, you've completed your registration. Good. So now let's dive into the market fundamental and technical breakdown. How this goes most times is that we will talk about the structure of the market. Either we're going to be buying or we're going to be selling at a certain point. After we've done that, we'll then dive into the fundamental. We will talk to you about the fundamentals we are focusing on this week. And after we've talked to you about the fundamentals of focusing on this week, we're also going to give you an appointed day which will be trading live together. And so you can also subscribe to this channel so that whenever we go live, you will be notified and you can join us to trade and learn and also make money together. So this is currently what we're looking at, DXY. And DXY, as you can see, was definitely on a downtrend. You can see over here, it was on a massive downtrend for a very long time since July. So this downtrend is still prevalent, okay? So in that case, now, since we know that we're in a downtrend and there is likelihood of this being a double bottom, okay? This double bottom touch, okay? And you can see NFP was quite volatile. Why I say is because it came here, spiked up, taking out a lot of traders before it continued moving to the upside. It spiked down before spiking up, but it filled this demand zone. You can see if you view it closely, filled in this demand zone. So what I think the market could do as it opens up is that there will still be a little bit of push down for the market, okay, before the main move for the week starts proper, okay. And I'll be focusing more on buy setups for DXY. I'll be buying DXY against any other risky assets. The next on the list is Euro USD. Euro USD. So for Euro USD, this is what I see currently. From this area now, the market came spiked up after NFP, okay, but it didn't come inside this supply zone because Euro USD is 80% correlated with the dollar. If the dollar is going down, Euro USD will be going up. If the dollar is going up, Euro USD will be going down. So that's what I got to understand from Euro USD. So from here now, we head into this support zone, okay? We could now move towards this supply before we move down, or the market could just slip down from here, break this support zone, test it as resistance. This is where we'll be entering for our sell and then going down. So I'll be more focused on sell setups for Euro USD. Then the next on the list is AUD USD. AUD USD doesn't have any complex structure, and this market will open in about 8 minutes time, which is 10 p.m. West African time. Okay, so you can see that the AUD USD strictly has a trend line, okay, and we have this supply zone. Once the market heads towards this supply zone, inside the supply zone, that's where I'll be focusing deeply on AUD USD, calling out my sell trades, and then we'll be taking the trade for the take profit down to this, because you can see that liquidity has already been taken here, this low liquidity. So we will not be selling from this point. We need the market to give us a discount entry or an equilibrium entry, so for us to enter and then sell the market to the downside. So that's what I see. I'm focusing seriously on AUD USD. Then on the next one, this is NZD USD, which is quite correlated with AUD USD, and the structure is not complex. Liquidity was taken here with NFP. Once it comes back to the supply zone, we'll be more interested for the sales and we're calling out the sales. So I'll be focusing on AUD and NZD USD very, very well because the structure is not complex. Unlike GBP is also complex because it has a structure like Euro. But one thing I see very clear about GBP is that it's fulfilled this demand, this supply zone, okay, unlike Euro. So since this supply zone was fulfilled, and also currently the market ended at a demand zone for GBP. Once I see any little corrective structure towards the psychological level of 1.32, okay, this is where I'll start looking for my sell setups, okay? From here, from this psychological level of 1.32, from here, if you see any sell setups, will now be dropping to the down, we will now be taking the sell trades from this point. Or if the market breaks this demand zone over here, then we'll be looking for the sell zones or the sell trades at this retest of this supply zone, sorry, this demand zone or support zone. They will be selling the market towards this support zone over here. So that's what I see for GBP. Then the next one on this is XAUUSD. So for XAUUSD, we see clearly that the market is inside a demand zone. This demand zone was formed with this massive red candle over here. You see the demand zone. Okay, so the market is currently leaving this demand zone and heading towards the psychological level. Once it gets to psychological level of $2,520 per ounce, then I'll be more interested for the sell trades for gold. But if gold persists and say that it wants to continue moving to the upside, because we still have bullish structure on the higher time frame, you can now be expecting gold to break and move towards this $2,550 per ounce before we'll now be looking for another sells. But currently, we see gold moving towards this supply zone first because it's inside a demand zone currently. Then the next on our list is BTC USDT, and that's the last on our list. So for BTC USD, it is already clear to us that the market is already selling to the downside and creating what lower lows and lower highs. And currently, because of that lower lows and lower highs creating, remember what we told you guys last week, we have an extended corrective structure. After halving happened within this period. After halving, we have been having what? A massive corrective structure. Investors and institutions that wants to buy cheaper Bitcoin are very, very happy. Also, you as an investor, you should be very happy. But for traders who wants the market to start moving to the upside and the prevailing bull run to start, you guys need to be patient. We need Bitcoin to come and clear this liquidity below here because it has already given us some structures that it's going to come towards this liquidity area and sweep this liquidity area before we can now start moving to the upside. And this liquidity area is currently close to $49,000 per Bitcoin man. I repeat, it's close to $49,000 per Bitcoin man. So let us monitor the market with precision and also handle our trades with consciousness that the market is not yet done with this corrective structure. Okay. And once that is completed, then we'll now start looking for the buy sectors. So overall, we are bullish on BTC USDT because we know that everything we're seeing here is what an extended corrective structure. From this point to this point is just a corrective structure. And if you want to see properly, you can take this Fibonacci from swing low to swing high. And from swing low to swing high, you see that we want to approach towards this was 76.40 Fibonacci retracement points because we already completed the 50 and the 62 Fibonacci retracement points. And when that is completed at 76.40 Fibonacci retracement point, the extension is going to be towards what? The 76.40 extension, which is close to what? $100,000. You see it over $100,000. So this is what it's mathematical. So let's just be patient. Let us follow the trend and don't sell your Bitcoins. Okay, don't sell them. Instead, stack more because the market is making it much affordable and cheaper for you. So with that said, let's dive down into the next segment, which is the fundamental breakdown. The fundamental breakdown. If you're liking this, I want you to smash the like button. If you're enjoying this, I want you to smash the like button and do all to follow us, okay, and subscribe. Also comment as well because all this you do is going to encourage the channel to keep giving you guys good content. So this is the fundamental. Currently, we're on Forex Live, and the upcoming news event for the week is on Monday. We have China CPI, which has to do with inflation in China. We don't have any pairs we're trading that has to do with China, but most times CPI in China affects AUD and NZD, okay? Because whenever China is awake, AUD is also awake, Australia is also awake, and New Zealand is also awake. But London, New York is sleeping. So any news happening in China affects AUD and NZD and would actually affect Europe and London when the market opens the next day. So China CPI will also affect the market on Monday. We have UK labor market reports. So that's the labor market. Then you have US business optimism index. On Wednesday, we have UK GDP and US CPI. Okay, I'm way more interested with this US CPI. And then on Thursday, we have Japan PPI. We have Euro policy decision. This has to do with Euro interest rate decision. I'm way more interested in that as well. Wednesday and Thursday, we have US PPI, US jobless claims. Just like every other week on Thursday, we have these two reports coming out. Okay, then on Friday, we have New Zealand manufacturing PMI. And to end the week, we have US University of Michigan consumer confidence. Let's check out the information about this Wednesday and also Thursday Euro policy decision. Let's scroll down. Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday, the US CPI year-over-year is expected at 2.6% versus 2.9%. And if this happens, dollar will be weak. Okay, so analysts are saying that it will drop down to 2.6% year-over-year. And they're saying that last year's own, which was 2.9, it will be lower. This year's own will be lower. Why the month-over-month measure is seen at 0.2% versus 0.2%, which is neutral. Okay, so we don't really have any sense of direction yet. But Wednesday, if the figure turns out to be 0.3, dollar will be strong. Okay, if it's 0.3, which is higher than 0.2, dollar will be strong. So the cost CPI over here is a derivative of CPI over here. So I'll not put in way more interest on this. Why the multiple months figure is seen at 0.2% versus 0.2%, the same thing with this. The Fed is now focused on the labor market 100%, and they have even stated that upside surprise in inflation won't change their overall outlook. So they're saying that even if the inflation increases from 0.2%, which they are expecting, to 0.3%, which could happen, okay, it won't still change their view on cutting interest rate because they already stated it before, okay? Therefore, inflation reports have less significance at the moment, although I would say that a soft report will likely push the expectation for a 50 base points cut back around 50% it would. Okay, wait. The expectation for a 50 base points cut back around 50%, as it would give the Fed a stronger excuse to deliver a 50 base points insurance cut. Okay, so if inflation rise up to 0.3%, the Fed could simply cut interest rate by 50%. Okay, and it is going to be now a higher probability of 50%. Before it was around 30 to 40%, 50 base points. But once this inflation increases to 0.3% on Wednesday, and it is higher, okay, because the labor market has been looking at the Fed has been looking at labor market, and if you check the labor market last week, it was bad. Okay, the NFP was lower than expected, even lower than the previous figures, and unemployment was even increasing. You understand? So all those figures last week Friday was totally bad for the dollar, which means that the Fed is likely going to cut interest rates very, very soon. Okay, so and if that happens, they are now saying will it be 25 base points cut or 50 base points cut? If inflation is also bad, then there is high chances of what 50 base points cut. Then on Thursday, to wrap up the week, the ECB is expected to cut by 25 base points and bring the policy rate to 3.5%. This rate cut has been strongly telegraphed since July. The market expects the central bank to cut by 25 base points at each subsequent meeting until June 2025. Although President Lingard may not explicitly recommit to a back-to-back cut in October, it's likely that she will keep such an option on the table depending on the data. Okay, so we'll be trading the cut on Thursday, and also we're trading the inflation news on Wednesday. Okay, so you guys should pay close attention. We'll analyze the markets very, very well for this Thursday move on Euro USD cut. Okay, and then once we analyze and figure out, okay, if the cut happens, will euro be weak or strong, then we'll send a signal to you guys either to buy euro against the dollar or sell euro against the dollar. Thank you so much for watching to this point. I really appreciate you staying to this point. I want to remind you guys again to go and smash the like button, comment below, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell icon. This is Anthony Phillips Njoku. And once more, wishing you a profitable trading week. Peace out.